please welcome the president of the Asian American Film Lab, Jennifer Betit Yan.
Welcome, filmmakers. Every year, we at the Film Lab choose a couple of themes to focus on for the shootout. And this year, we delved into what it means to be essential or integral to a society and how words can impact that perception of belonging. The impact of simple words can have a dramatic impact on groups within a society, particularly underrepresented groups. An obvious example we're all familiar with is how the use of phrases like Kung Flu and the China virus have influenced anti-Asian hate crimes across the country, from rhetoric to beatings to stabbings to shootings. Conversely, we've seen how phrases like Black Lives Matter and Stop Asian Hate have galvanized people to come together to support equality and have inspired people to find empathy for others. In looking at words in our language and how we use them, we were struck by what I call the prevalence of a language of domination or subjugation in our common vernacular. That's a mouthful. What do I mean by that? Well, we often hear the phrases kill it, slay it, crush it. We're all familiar with the idea of coming, seeing, and conquering. That was what Columbus did, right? And he's such a role model. So is it a good thing? This quest for domination at the expense of others, written into our very slang. Essentially, what we're seeing is a use of our language, our own use of our language, that values destruction over construction. And as we all should know by now, words matter. Rather than crushing, killing, slaying, or conquering your films, what about creating, collaborating, learning, building? Instead of hunting, slaughtering, and domination over your cast and crew, what about cooperating, nurturing, stewardship? What if we were to reframe the foundation of our own narrative as constructive rather than destructive, as one of casual kindness instead of casual cruelty? What if we were to place value on the positives instead of the negatives? This year's theme will invite you to do just that. One last thing we touched upon in thinking about what it means to be essential in a society, to truly belong, is also who our heroes are, how a hero is defined, whether a hero is valued or essential. And going back to words and phrases, we also often hear the phrase, don't be a hero, take care of yourself, which ties into this language of domination in a sense, by encouraging a self-centered rather than a compassionate outlook. We challenge you to think about words and phrases, how you use them and why. Think about it critically. And we ask that for just 72 short hours, you be heroes. Take risks, be bold, and be courageous with your films. After all, if you're not, then really, what's the point? Most of all, though, have fun. Good luck. Go create some game-changing films.